Hi, welcome to Main Street Macro. I'm Neela Richardson. And I've said time and time again that small firms are the engine of growth for the jobs market, but they can also tell us a lot about inflation. So, for this week's blog, we are going to look deep into a survey that ADP Research Institute recently conducted of small firms to find out what they're telling us about the inflation outlook in the second half of the year. Here's what they're saying. Number one, finding qualified talent is a growing obstacle to hiring. Yes, you've heard right. In the second quarter, 55% of the smallest firms with headcount under 50 employees said that hiring was a top challenge. That compares to just 39% in the first quarter. And for larger firms with headcount between 50 and 500 employees, 79% said that finding qualified talent was a key challenge compared to 62% of firms who told us that in the first quarter. Those challenges lead to the second finding, which is the economy is a small but growing concern. You see, only a quarter of the firms we talked to actually cited the economy as a key challenge. But there are aspects of the economy that are definitely troubling, and those are the ones tied to supply chain bottlenecks. Small firms are telling us that higher input prices and higher production costs are a continual challenge, and they continue to struggle with that challenge. Now, the final aspect of the survey is that there is some good news. While hanging on to current employees came up over and over again as a top concern for firms right now, hanging on to customers is not a concern. Only 16% of our firms said that customers or revenues was a challenge that's really concerning for them. We also found out that labor costs are manageable for about half of our firms right now. Even though wages are going up, small firms are able to navigate them. And those who are having a bit of trouble with higher wages, they're really focused on retaining the current workforce rather than new hiring. So they're focusing those dollars on keeping their headcount. And that's really important because it means that most firms don't plan on scaling back their business operations. In fact, only 1 in 10 told us that they are trying to like scale back or hold back because they can't find enough qualified workers. So, all in all, it looks like small firms are handling this unprecedented tightness in the labor market with finesse. The question going forward is if these hiring challenges lead to higher wages, which means more inflation for longer on Main Street. Thanks for watching the Main Street Macro. For more information on the week ahead, on inflation, and that all important May jobs report, please go to adpri.org.